up, guys? We are in the Poconos again.
Surprise, surprise. If you follow us on Instagram, you actually should know this because we post live updates. So maybe do that if you don't do that yet.
Yep, we've been doing a lot of Airbnb shoots in the area, but honestly, even if we weren't doing that, we'd be here too, man. It is awesome here.
And we're not the only ones who are in love with the Poconos. In fact, there's been a statistical rise in tourism in the Poconos. The Poconos has been featured in the New York Times, in GQ, and that's just to name a few over the last couple of years. So this place is booming.
So we're here this weekend to answer the question, why the heck is that?
Let's show you.
The first and one of the very biggest reasons that people love coming to the Poconos is the lakes.
It's true. Everywhere you go around here, there's so many different lakes, and they're all different sizes. So there's really little ones where they build beaches around and you can just go swimming or go fishing. And then there's big ones like this one where you can take your boat out or your kayak or whatever it is and jet ski or tube or just have a really fun time on the lake.
They get as big as Lake Wallenpaupack with 52 miles of shoreline, which is more like small sea than it is big lake.
It's an impressive fact you just pulled out about Lake Wallenpaupack.
I do my research.
Personally, I love the lake life. If you guys didn't know, I'm actually from Lake Wallenpaupack, so I'm from here in the Poconos. I grew up near a lake, and it's just so near and dear to my heart because there's nothing better than summers on the lake. So every time we come to the Poconos, especially Lake Wallenpaupack, but these lakes are okay too, it's just, you know, it puts me back and it's nostalgic. So what's not to love about it?
Oh, and by the way, I'm Krystal. Oops.
What happened?
I don't know. I'm Eric.
And I'm Krystal.
And we are Krystal and Eric, and we love to do things like this. We love to do the hidden gems and discover what's to love about little small towns all across America and internationally now as well.
So if you like that too, make sure you subscribe. And until then, we're off to reason number 2. Reason number 2 is that there's an overabundance of nature in the Poconos. Everywhere you go, there's a hiking trail or a biking trail or just woods to explore. And even when you're not in the woods, it still feels pretty naturey.
And sometimes even nature will come to you. Like this morning, a group of turkeys just showed up at our Airbnb. I've never seen them that close. It was wild.
They were very interested for some reason.
And then for my bird watchers out there, don't knock it till you try it. Let's get the hashtag going. The Poconos are a 5 out of 5 cacaws for bird watching. Just this weekend, I've seen tons of robins, an eastern goldfinch, a giant woodpecker was right in our backyard of the Airbnb. Highly recommend bird watching in the Poconos. It's an awesome part of it for sure.
And he hasn't seen any eagles this weekend, but there are bald eagles all around the area. It's a very popular sighting spot for them. So that's pretty cool too.
Hopefully maybe by the end.
I think you'll see one.
And number 3, there are so many amazing little towns to explore, each with their own distinct look and feel.
And they're pretty close to each other. So right now we're in a town called Lake Ariel, and we're about 30 minutes from Scranton, which you might have heard of if you're an Office fan. We're about 30 minutes from Honesdale, which you might have heard of if you follow our channel. And we're about 30 minutes, maybe a little less, from Hawley, which is also on the far end of Lake Wallenpaupack. So about 30 minutes from everything, and like Eric said, they each feel totally different, so you'll never get bored.
And the places to stay here are amazing as well. There are no shortage of short-term rentals like this one right here.
So we're at a short-term rental. It's on both Airbnb and VRBO. We'll make sure to link it in the description for you. It is called the Woodview, and it is here in Lake Ariel, and it's actually in a community called the Hideout. And this is our first time staying in the Hideout, and we've been really loving it.
Totally blown away. I can't believe all the amenities that they have here. It's crazy.
It is, and the house itself is awesome too. The game room is unlike any Airbnb we've ever seen, and we stay at a lot of Airbnbs.
We've been obsessed with ping pong. Krystal's found a new hidden talent. We can't stop playing. It was an accident. Oh! Oh! Uh-oh.
Pretty good. So the house is close to all of the towns that we mentioned before, so you can get some really great food. You can explore the community, which is right here, but it's also in the heart of nature, so you can still disconnect and listen to the birds.
This place really exemplifies what we love about the Poconos, and it's places like these that keep us coming back.
So if you haven't been to the Poconos yet, honestly, what are you waiting for? You will soon be the only person who hasn't been here.
And if you need any help deciding where to go in the Poconos, leave a comment down below. We're happy to tell you. We spent a lot of time in this area. I'd love to chat with you about that for sure.
Until then, we'll see you next time.
Bye.
And one more thing before we leave the Hideout is we have met the nicest people in this community. Like just being out and shooting in the park and talking to people. And we ran into this guy Jason twice. What's up, Jason?
Shout out to Jason.
Yeah, it's just like everyone here has been so awesome. So just another reason to come to the Poconos, man.
It's the best.
It's the best.